Beef with Australia looks to be over. The president claiming victory after a ban on American beef imports was lifted. So, let me take you back. It was 2003 when US meat was first blocked from our shores. Mad cow disease was raging and the government had to protect our farmers. 2 decades later, after exhaustive scientific studies and a healthy side of scientific protectionism, it was those faceless people in white coats coming to our rescue yet again. The light through those dark tariff clouds. US beef miraculously back on the menu. The government swearing uphill and down dale it has nothing to do with this.
Australia bans, and they're wonderful people and wonderful everything, but they ban American beef, yet we imported $3 billion of Australian beef from them just last year alone. They won't take any of our beef.
The timing. You wouldn't read about it. 3 months on, Trump's got what he wants. His government declaring they've made agriculture great again. Joining us to discuss today's headlines is ALP President Wayne Swan in Canberra and Independent MP Dai Le in Sydney. Swanee, do you think our beef producers are idiots or something?
Well, it is a scientific decision, Carl, and it goes back to 2019. In fact, it actually goes back to President Obama. So this is an issue that's been around a long time.
Do you reckon the timing's just a little bit smelly?
No, I don't actually. I mean, the government's got to be responsible. The scientific evidence is in. They've taken the decision. There is US beef coming into Australia. It's been coming in since 2019. What the President said wasn't correct. And the government has taken a responsible decision.
So the worry from beef farmers is that inferior American beef will take the place of Aussie beef in our supermarkets. Any safeguards for that?
Thank you.
Aussie beef is cheaper and better, and every Australian knows that. So I don't think there's any worry from that perspective. Scientific analysis, however, is important, and that's been done.
OK, any safeguards that beef from Guatemala might work its way into those imports?
It's not even in. That's not in the framework. I think it's Canada and one other country. That's
but the beef comes from there and then goes through there.
No. There's just 2 countries that this relates to that goes into the US. Canada and Mexico. OK,
Di, has Alba sold out our farmers here to get in Trump's good graces?
No way.
Look,
no way, Di. and the opposition's attacking him for this all of the time.
To protect our local beef manufacturers, of course, it's important, to have trade with the US and I believe in free trade, but we need to ensure we protect our local beef manufacturers. What would this mean? How would it impact those farmers? Have we consulted with them, the regional, people who are doing it tough already as it is with the economy, with drought, with everything. So we've got to ensure that our local, people are protected as well.
Should there be an inquiry? I mean, the lack of detail here is obvious, but should there be an inquiry, Di?
Look, there is a lack of detail. The government doesn't seem to be transparent about this. We would like to actually understand what was the deal? It has been lifted. Has it mean that it's been eased some of those restrictions to allow beef? And because we've got one of the top food standards here in Australia, and I think we need to protect that. And I think we really, it is something that we have to actually look at.
Okay.
I don't know, an inquiry will be worth, how much would that cost, an inquiry, but I definitely think the government has
just show us some detail and explain it a bit more. Swanee, we just had Sally McManus on the show. What's the ACTU cooking up re-taxes ahead of this roundtable meeting?
Well, I didn't see what Sally had to say, but the roundtable meeting's about productivity and a whole lot of inputs. It's about the quality of management, it's about the skills and motivation of the workforce, and it's about technology as well as tax.
What do you think we're going to see? More taxes?
Well, we need taxes to actually run the country, Carl, and to lift our productivity.
So where are they going to go higher?
It's a very important part of having a strong and prosperous economy is having quality services,
and quality taxes,
and quality management, and quality taxes. Yes.
So
it's coming then.
I have said that we better watch. The Labor government will be taxing us, and most of the times, the taxes come from the lower to middle income workers, the PAYG. That's where the majority of our taxes.
Not under Labor governments.
All right, but
well, they're going to be taxing somewhere because they're spending a lot. So you're going to find money from somewhere.
All right, the taxes are coming. The taxes are coming. Look, this weekend a great debate is raging. Which Aussie hit will top the hottest 100 of Australian anthemic songs of all time? For me, it's this classic. Little in excess for you. That brings a smile to the dial, Swanee. Swanee, what is your pick for the greatest Australian anthemic song?
Well, I'm a big Cold Chisel fan. Flame Trees, Carl.
All right, let's
and if you want
play
another one, Richard Clapton, any of his great numbers.
All right, Di, what's yours?
Crowded House. I love Crowded House.
Don't dream it's over?
Don't dream it's over. It's not going to be over.
You know, and I saw a beautiful photo of you two going into Parliament yesterday as Crowded House plays us out from this segment. There we are.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
We've got rid of that wall between you.
I think there's a soft spot there.
Yes, there is. We have a soft
The Today Show team, bringing the love, bringing people, enemies together.
Flame Trees, Carl. Play it. It's a love song.
Good on you guys. Have a great weekend.
Everything's on fire.
Have a great weekend.